Well, my name is Chicken tonight, and tonight we're going to react to the 10 reasons not to move to New Zealand. Yeah, we are doing another New Zealand video, and let's just get into this, and let's, alright, learning, who the fuck is that? Go anyway.
10 reasons not to move to New Zealand. Hello, viewers. From our previous videos about New Zealand, we have established several reasons why it may be the right country for you. However, New Zealand has its downsides, and what is good for the goose may not be good for the gander. It is for this reason that we have decided to create this video, so you can draw your conclusions on whether this island nation is worth migrating to. In this video, we have compiled 10 reasons not to move to New Zealand. After watching,
Okay.
it is your decision whether to make New Zealand your new home. Without delay, let's get started with the first point on our list. 10. Driving culture.
Driving
Current
culture.
regulations characterizes New Zealand's driving culture, and motorists are
You
required
know,
to comply with stringent rules, including driving on the left side of the road. This can be
driving is probably be much easier in New Zealand than what it is here in Australia. So, yeah,
intimidating and provides a good reason for some people not to move to New Zealand. Additionally, the
well,
country's narrow landscape
easy.
features, winding roads, and coastal routes may pose challenges for those unfamiliar with the terrain. To exacerbate issues, New Zealand experiences a range of weather conditions, including heavy rainfall, snow, and ice, which can
Yep.
impact road safety. Nevertheless, visitors are permitted to drive in New Zealand for a maximum of 12 months, provided they possess a valid driver's license from their home country or an international driving permit, IDP. It is crucial to have the license or permit accessible at all times while driving, ensuring it remains valid and, if necessary, in English. 9. Not many large cities. New Zealand has
No,
a
not
limited
that many
number of
enough.
large cities,
For
which
not
is attributable to
Winnipeg,
various factors. A
Auckland,
significant reason is the
and
absence of appropriate
Duncan
sites for
Bing,
deep-water ports along the western coast of both
Ging,
islands,
make
which has
Duncan Ging.
historically hindered the
Yeah.
growth of substantial urban centers in those regions. Furthermore, the country's geography, characterized by its mountainous terrain and scattered population, has played a role in the emergence of fewer large cities when compared to more densely populated areas. As a result, New Zealand's urban environments are generally smaller and more widely
Winnipeg.
distributed, mirroring its distinctive landscape and patterns of settlement. 8. Lack of insulation in houses. New Zealand residences.
We got the same thing. Don't forget. Australia's got the same thing. We get so cold in winter. So we have that as well. But New Zealand might be worse. Who knows?
Often lack inadequate insulation, resulting in cold and damp environments within the homes. This concern is especially rampant in houses constructed prior to the year 2000, many of which lack sufficient ceiling insulation and do not have underfloor insulation. The building code was revised in 2008 to necessitate insulation and double glazing. However, the insulation levels remain subpar, with several homes still featuring single glazed windows, which exacerbate cold and damp conditions. Inadequate insulation can result in health complications, as many homes in New Zealand maintain indoor temperatures up to 6 degrees lower than the World Health Organization's recommended minimum of 18 degrees Celsius. If you need a good reason not to move to New Zealand, there you have it. 7. Boring. Specific individuals, particularly those who perceive the nation as quiet and devoid of
There's a lot of things you can do in New Zealand. I would not call it boring. What is this?
the lively nightlife or bustling urban atmosphere to which they are accustomed, have characterized New Zealand as unexciting. For instance, a visitor once expressed that during a stroll, the city felt quiet and nearly deserted, contributing to a sense of boredom. This viewpoint is further reflected in an article that labels New Zealand as
Plenty
the
of
most boring
things.
country in the world. Nevertheless, others have argued that the notion of New Zealand being boring and dull is a matter of personal perspective and can differ based on individual tastes and experiences. At the end of the day, it boils down to personal preference, which has given some people a reason not to relocate to New Zealand. 6. Youth suicide.
You feel
Suicide is
for it.
particularly alarming, and this is why it ranks number 6 among 10 reasons not to move to New Zealand. Between 2023/2024, there were 617 suspected self-inflicted deaths in Aotearoa, New Zealand. The factors contributing to the rise in suicide rates are complex and varied. Issues such as mental health disorders, domestic violence, child abuse, and child poverty
I
have been
mean, that's
recognized as significant
everywhere.
contributors. Furthermore, the effects of colonization and challenges related to cultural identity have been emphasized as critical factors affecting Maori and Pacific Islander communities.
It's everywhere in
response to
this
these
world, doesn't matter
challenges,
where you go.
initiatives have been launched to tackle the issue. One such initiative, Zero Suicide Aotearoa, seeks to adopt a comprehensive approach to suicide prevention, aiming for a future with no suicides. 5. Limited shopping options. Though the country has a variety of shops and diverse options of shopping opportunities throughout its various cities and towns, it is nothing compared to what is available in other big cities in London and Spain. Regardless, for those seeking a more intimate and boutique shopping experience, it is advisable to explore smaller towns or designated areas within larger urban centers that focus on distinctive local designs and crafts. For instance, Parnell in Auckland is renowned for its upscale boutiques, featuring unique creations from local designers and artists. Likewise, the Old Bank Building on Lambton Quay in Wellington houses avant-garde design stores and unconventional retail offerings, providing a more specialized shopping atmosphere. These locations offer a more curated and less chaotic shopping experience in contrast to larger shopping malls or busy city centers. 4. Visa requirements. There are several reasons not to move to New Zealand, and the difficulty of obtaining a visa is one of them. New Zealand's visa requirements present considerable challenges for travelers from developing or third world nations compared to applicants from developed countries. The difficulty often lies in convincing immigration officers that the traveler is a genuine visitor who will return home after their visit. For those seeking long-term residency, New Zealand employs a points-based system that prioritizes skilled migrants and investors, accompanied by substantial financial requirements. Additionally, the processing times for residency applications can be long, typically spanning from 6 to 24 months, making the whole process tiring and discouraging. 3. Gas is expensive. Petrol.
That's true. Petrol is expensive in New Zealand, and here as well actually. Where I live, it gets really expensive, right? And then, luckily I don't own a car, so it's good for me. But if I could get a license one day, I hope I don't have to pay too much, but I probably will, because it, it will be expensive.
Prices of gas in New Zealand have been experiencing an upward trend due to various factors. A primary influence is the global oil market, where limitations in supply coupled with rising demand have resulted in increased prices. Furthermore, the depreciation of the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar has rendered imported fuel more costly. The Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment, MBIE, has indicated that higher margins for importers are a factor in the escalating fuel prices. Additionally, the expenses associated with operating service stations, which encompass storage, transportation, and labor, also play a role in determining the final price consumers see at the pump. The Commerce Commission has been actively engaged in regulating the fuel market to safeguard consumers from unreasonable price increases. However, paying high for gas can be discouraging and presents a personal reason not to move to New Zealand. 2. The tall poppy syndrome. This is a
Tall
cultural
poppy
phenomenon particularly
syndrome?
associated with New
Never heard
Zealand
of
and
that.
Australia, characterized by the harsh criticism of overly ambitious people. While delving deeper into the experiences of individuals affected by tall poppy syndrome, researchers Kirkwood and McNaughton came up with some findings which indicate that disparaging remarks regarding success predominantly originate from colleagues during in-person interactions, with negative comments from anonymous individuals on social media ranking as a less significant concern. McNaughton emphasizes that, despite the troubling nature of these findings, there is potential for addressing tall poppy syndrome. He states, "We can initiate a shift in the dialogue by engaging with those nearest to us. It is essential to redefine success in a manner that encourages sharing and support rather than fostering resentment or envy. As the tall poppy syndrome continues to gain momentum, Some people have a good reason not to relocate to New Zealand so as not to be caught up in this syndrome. 1. Low wages. New Zealand is
No
often
wages.
described as a low-wage economy, with average earnings falling short in
Wages.
comparison to other developed nations such as Australia and the United States. The low-wage economy in New Zealand is also associated with specific demographics, including women, part-time workers, individuals aged between 20 to 29 or over 65, those with lower educational qualifications, and non-European residents. The government established the minimum wage, which is subject to annual reviews, with the latest rates taking effect on April 1st, 2024. However, several factors contribute to the low salary prevalent in New Zealand. These include a smaller population and market size, a scarcity of large frontier firms, and a dependence on small to medium enterprises, SMEs. If you have to work hard only to receive little, then this is the most important reason you need not to move to New Zealand. We have reached the end of this video.
Alright. Cool. One of the comments about I never used you not that bad, but the thing that got me was there's not that many places. There's plenty of places to go. Go. And this is so freaking video. And there's plenty of places there. You can go snowboarding, you can go like to sports, you can go fire walking, you can do anything, you can alright, let me turn around a bit. What I'm saying guys, you can do anything. Now you can go trail walking, you can go skydiving, you can go freaking paragliding, you can go bungee jumping, you can go snowboarding, skiing, yeah. Now, you gotta understand why it's so hard to just not do much at all, not. And then you can probably go, what else you can do? Bushwalking? Yeah, I'm sorry it's so dark in here guys, I can't see. But oh well. Yeah, you can go do anything. Let's turn camera around because oh my god, this is really different. I'm going to back off this live. Hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys in the next video.